Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Harry's Diecast Garage. I'm your host, Harry. And last week was a little bit of fun. So you got 2 drops for the price of 1. You got the Ferrari and Lamborghini drop, and then, of course, the little surprise drop I had with the Kilo Wheels Lincoln Continental. The Lincoln Continental by Kilo Wheels. That was a fun drop and also a fun shoot. So, welcome to another week. And before I get started, next week, we're going to do something a little bit different. I don't think I've done an unboxing of something on a larger scale since July. So just give you a sneak peek. Let's just say that the box is kind of big. What is it? You'll find out if you check it out next week. But in the meantime, this episode is a tale of 2 Porsches. I don't know which one I'm gonna start with first. Actually, I do know which one I'm going to start with first. So I got 2 Porsches here. One of them I got through a mail order. The other one, I want to send a big shout out to Lou Wasson, who sent me this one. So in the meantime, we are going to start with this puppy right here. So this is the RWB 930 Stella Artois Circuit Specification Matte Black Porsche. And this is made by a company called Model, also known as Lulu Hypermarket. So, yeah, this may be a little bit of a bootleg. But, so here's the story. If I remember correctly, Pop Race is doing a similar model that's supposed to drop sometime this year. This version is already out and about making the rounds. And I saw it kind of on the cheap. I'm looking at this right now and saying, hey, you get what you pay for. So if it's kind of banged up or busted, that's on me. And one of the things right off the break when I got this package is like, I noticed it wasn't, shrink wrapped. So I'm like, okay, we're going to see what's in this box. And I mean, as you can see, there's no Porsche licensing for this particular model. So I don't know what I'm going to get. So let's go on and get it out, see what's going on. And I'm telling you all right now, more than likely, I will wind up picking up the Pop Race version later this year. So, here we are, fresh out the box. And it's not too bad. I'm trying to feel the wheels. The wheels feel like they're rubber. I do like the bolting on the side. You got the Stella Artois and the number 44 livery on the side. Let's see what we got back here on this wheel skirt. So yeah, so one of the biggest differences is, the livery on the back skirt does have like some of the Lulu and some of its own detailing. So we're gonna come around to the front. Nice grille. Now, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't see a Porsche emblem on the front. Now I know most of the time, matter of fact, let me just look here and see. No, I don't see it on here either. But I know most of the time you see it on the front, but I don't see anything specifically unless I move around back that's going to be specific, that's going to point it out. So let's look what we got here on the front grill. Okay, David Grimaldi. Okay. Dark Grimaldi. Okay, I can't read. So that's kind of nice on the side. So let's come around back. So of course, you have the RWB livery on the back and some of the wording, and I believe that is Dark Grimaldi. You got the tailpipes, look, the 3 exhaust pipes, and some of the engine and gearing. Let's look under the bottom. Not too bad. It's not a bad vehicle. It does feel a little bit lighter than most of my diecasts. I know it's kind of weird to say because they're already lightweight vehicles. But, yeah. And I'm going to assume none of it opens up. So if Pop Race or whomever is doing this vehicle later this year, I'm sure that might be the advantage that vehicle is going to have, especially if Pop Race has it, is that most of the time they have opening parts and they probably will have some So yeah, the Etihad livery on the back. This isn't bad. I like it. It's, you know, it's decent for what it is. The matte black is good because it's not supposed to be like super shiny or anything like that. This is a left wheel driving car. Not too bad overall. It does roll. So hey, it is what it is. And you know, for photography, I'm sure it'll shoot well. So that's this. Now, let's get into this model, this Hoonigan by Spark. And again, I definitely want to send big shouts out to Luke for hooking me up with this. I saw him a couple of weeks ago at a show in Virginia. This is one of those times where I walked away and regretted not getting it and getting back in contact with him, asked him if he still had it. He still had it. So I went ahead and got it. And here it is. Let's go on and take it off the case. We're going to leave it on the base for the time being. And this is amazing. I'm liking this. I'm liking the detailing. I'm liking the color. You know, the Hoonigan 911 Pikes Peak from 2022. So it's got the Hoonigan branding all over it. I like the little ghost on the top. The windows, just, you know, the exhaust is coming out of the rear area as opposed to the 3 pipes at the bottom. This is this is cool. I really like the color on this. And then the lights, take a look at the headlights. The headlights look like they're pretty detailed. This is overall just a fun looking machine. And, you know, nice weird color, the green, you know, the stickers and livery and the detailing on the front is crazy. And then of course, you know, the front extended bumper and then the wheel skirt. So it's kind of an overhang. So yeah, this is really, really cool. And you can see where it gets the Pegasus name from, the logo. And I forget, my brain is dead right now. You guys got to understand, I've already been up 12 hours today. Oh, it was from mobile. That was one of the, yeah. It's the mobile emblem. And of course, you know, you got the mobile right on the wing, the detailing on the wing. So that's where that comes from. And then the pig, of course, because the color. And this sucker does have a fat body. And then you got the BBI Auto Sport underneath with the Monster logo. This is a dope machine. So as always, if you all haven't done so, you know, hit that subscribe button, help this newbie keep up with his numbers and stuff. And you guys have been doing a good job supporting. And again, I'm always thankful. And you know what I'm going to do from here. We're going to get these vehicles on the diorama, get some pictures of them, and then we're going to post. And then next week, you guys get to find out what's in the box. Other than that, I'm out. Later.